Hey you, welcome back to another video, and oh my god, this is possibly the biggest Figma of the KanColle range that I have. Before we begin the video, if you want to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as click the notification bell, so you'll know that when another video drops, you'll be notified straight away. So let's begin. First of all, the size of this is absolutely huge. I really like this big massive window display because it's cool. So we can see that we've got Warsprite here. It's EX052, a wonderful hobby selection. KanColle range, logo there, and it tells you it's everything there. Logo, it's officially there. So let's turn this around. We have Warsprite here. I really like this. I think this is really cool. We turn it around, we can see that there are a ton of different things that she can do. So she's got her weapon, she can sit in it. Hopefully she can sit in this, because if she can't, photos, hey, and we've got the different faces that we've got. So when we move it around, we can see that she's here as well. And then when we look at the top, it's there, and then at the bottom, same one with the logo. So let's open up this bad girl and have a look inside. I wanted to show you what you got with the Warsprite. It's been a long time since I've done something like this, but you get the figure, you get her warship or a chair, you get this Figma stand, you get little accessories, you get the one kind of arm joint again, you get different hands, different faces, and I was very surprised that you actually got her feet like this. I thought you'd have to put it in that pose completely, but you get her legs so she can sit down. So without further ado, let's start this review. Here is Warsprite. I've got to admit, this is one of the nicer KanColles that I've seen. I really like the way that she looks, and I really like the color scheme on this one. So first of all, we have a face. Now one thing is, I noticed that she's looking down this way. I thought she'd look straight on, but I'm guessing it's something to do with how the face was designed, etc, etc. I really like her necklace at the top. It's very silver. It doesn't look like it's melted cheese, like it's just been kind of like molded on. By the look of it, it looks like it's had its time worked on it. In the middle of the necklace, there is a piece of gold, or at least gold paint, to actually kind of make it stand out. I really like the bow here on her bust because it really stands out. To me, it's something like, you know, when you have those cookies that have like a little bit of icing on it, that's what it kind of like reminds me of. I really like her kind of shoulder pads here. It looks like it's been kind of sculpted on there, and it's got kind of like white along the top that runs around. But yeah, I think it looks really cool. It looks like it's actually meant to be part of like the actual costume that she's wearing, or her dress. You've got the kind of crown, obviously, which I'm guessing maybe she's the queen of them all, you know, the queen of the battleships, or something, like the most powerful one out there. I haven't really played through the game, but I kind of really want to. She's got her lovely corset on. I really like the fact that you can see the kind of crisscross down here, and I really like the kind of like the arms where it's kind of got like it's sculpted in. It looks like lines, so it looks like it would be a comfortable dress that she's wearing. So I really like the fact that they've taken their time. Now obviously with most of the KanColles, they have these like small grey parts here and here on them, which I'm guessing is meant to be kind of like metal when it's connected to a ship or something, or to her parts. So I kind of really like the fact that they've added it all in. Moving down towards her dress, and I really like the fact that, I think it's a petticoat, but there's like little lines on the petticoat, which I think is kind of cool. The kind of her dress stroke corset kind of goes down here. So I'd imagine it'd be like a two-piece rather than all connected as one. So I think that would be kind of cool. The lines on the skirt, if you can see it, the light's quite bright, but you got kind of ruffles along here, and then this is kind of a hard, like thin plastic at the same time, so it's not material. I think it would have been kind of nice if it was sort of like pleather, or a very kind of like better flexible plastic. I think that would kind of add to the actual figure. We can see on the cuffs here, you got the kind of like a cream or white band going around them, and they kind of stand out. And then on her legs, I'm guessing this is where parts would attach to the suspenders, but it looks kind of cool. I really like it. And then you can tell the definition between the color, where this is pink and this is kind of like a creamish color. So as we move down, we can see that she hasn't got like the kind of rudders or anything on her on her shoes. They're actually kind of like proper high heels. So I'm guessing maybe she's that powerful she doesn't need to steer, or the parts of a warship are like extremely powerful. You've got the grey that goes over the top, and then if you can see it, like you can see that it's not all flat along the legs, like it looks like bumps, so it looks like they are proper legs rather than just all being smooth. Looking at the back, as I mentioned, that they are high heels. You got the big red parts here, and it looks absolutely fine. They do look a little bit wonky at the bottom, so I don't know if that's a design flaw, but to me it looks absolutely fine. We've got the joints here, which I find a lot better than most. I prefer these joints rather than the, like say, the Figma ones. But on the back, I really love this dress. I think this looks absolutely amazing, and I think it's probably the best one that I've seen on any of the kind of Figmas. It's very obviously royalish, but it reminds me very much of what a queen would wear, or at least someone quite high up in the military. You can see her hands, which are absolutely fine, and then just here we can see that this is where you put the battleship, or you can put the stand-in. So yeah, so you can see that it's just added there, and I don't know if you can see it, so we bend the figure over there. The corset at the back is actually pretty cool. I actually generally like it. It's actually a proper corset as well. You can see here and here that the arms are kind of like the material goes over, so it does really remind me of a royalty type dress. Now going to the back, we can see her shawl, and I'm guessing it's called a shawl, kind of all the way goes around. So if we kind of move the hair a little bit, which you can see it goes along there. I really like the fact that they've not just left it blank, they've continued the sculpt around, which looks absolutely fine. We bring that down and we can see a bit more of the crown. It's very well detailed. Even the smaller parts looks just fantastic, and I don't know if you can see them on the camera, but here you can see like there's a small cross on the gold. It just really kind of works out. I really like this. So let's have a look at the stress test like we do with every figure. So the feet kind of move up. Oh, gone to the leg way too soon. So it kind of moves about easy enough. You can't really turn it. Oh, can you? No, you can't really turn it around that much. So yeah, you should be fine. The legs bend just like so. Legs bend like so. You can move the legs as much as you can because obviously it hits that, which is absolutely fine. So I don't think there's any torso apart from that moving. I thought you'd be able to move a little bit like that way, and even when we go up there you can see like the bone corset as well. That's really nice. It's a very nice touch. So move the hands around so you can easily get around like that, and the same this hand, doing that like so. And then you can't really do much with the head, I don't think. So no, but you can move the body. Oh, we haven't done the arms. Arms up as much as they can with this. This is actually a thin plastic, which is kind of cool. But you can only move it up so much. And I'm kind of glad that you can't really just move their arms up here. I think it's kind of cool. Unique. I don't know why. Just for this one, I don't know why. But yeah, there we go. With all faces, we've got to change them. So let's have a look. So very easy enough to take the hair off. I had to pull the head off to actually get it there because it looked like it was stuck on. So this is a kind of, oh no, like, oh that's happening face. Not a bad one. So this one is her I'm really happy face. I really like that one. I think that one is the best one so far. Let's carry on with what's next though. That one's quite cute. It's actually looking straight at you. So I don't know why they didn't leave it with that face. I like that one, but I do like the happy smiley face more. This is her kind of battleship and throne. Okay, so there is a lot. I have to use the instructions for this because there's a lot in here. So I want to turn it into combat form. Let's have a look. So apparently that is up, which is fine. So apparently these come up. Look like that. Is that right? Oh, hang on. I'm going to have to look. Yeah, so you apparently you kind of bring it down. So yeah, you just kind of bring it down a little bit. Be careful. If I got this the right way. I always find it difficult with these. So bring it down. Oh, be careful because these little things. Okay, so you bring it down like so. So it turns into that. Okay, so kind of throne mode is like that. You can take this off, and so just very like that if you want to. Apparently with the gun turret being down, that's the main thing. I think you can have it like that as well. Kind of have it like that. So let's put her in her throne. So you kind of think that would... Okay, so you basically sit her... Why is this not easy? So you sit her like that. So apparently that's the way that she sits on it. I thought she would go all the way to the back rather than anything. So apparently that's throne mode. Let's have a look at the next one. Apparently that is kind of attack mode. So you can extend these. I'm sure you can just... Yeah, so you can pull these down. That's quite cool. So apparently that is gun mode. It's like battle mode or something like that. So you've transformed it. It looks like just like a mech. I think that's quite cool. Now it does say that you can take parts off and add it to little parts, but I'm not going to do that because it's all too fiddly, and I'd be like, I don't know how to put it back. But apparently you can change little things. So this is the next one, which we're going to make is the way that she attacks or stands or something. So I know it's not the best one, but it's really fidgety, and the instructions really don't give you enough justice on what this can look like. But effectively, that's what it looks like in the mode that it is. I'm not a big fan of this. I much prefer it as a throne. I think that would be a better one for it. But yeah, apparently you can do it. I've probably got this all wrong. Let me know if I have done in the comments. I think it's just this part here is meant to... I think if it attached properly, like you can pull it out to some degree. But I think it could have gone a little bit further, so this could easily be on there. But it's not. This thing comes out quite a bit. So I kind of think that if you're going to have it connected, make sure it's all done properly and in the pose that you want. But apart from that, it looks okay. So there we go, Rangers. There is Warsprite. I'm very happy with this figure. For the price that it cost me, it was one of the more expensive ones, but I'm kind of glad that I did buy her. I really like all the faces. I really like what she can do. She seems like she could be a very easy character and then a really harsh character, and I really wish that she came with a angry face, because I think that would work really, really well. I like that they included the ability so she could sit in her throne. The only thing that I would probably say is that this would have different modes, so it could click into place, so it'd be like a 3-step thing, so you'd know what to do. The instructions are easy enough, but they're also a pain in the arse to follow. But I do think that it is a very nice addition to it. It's a very nice one. So I love seeing the different concepts that they have on how to build it. Now I will say one other thing is when it comes to this, you can take it off there and have a smaller version. Let's show you that. Smaller version if you want. That's actually quite a cool thing. And yeah, I generally like this figure, so I think it's a great one. One thing I didn't put in was this thing that she has. So we should show it there. Apparently it can fit in one of the hands. Like it's like she's holding it. I don't know what it is. So let me know down below in the comments of what you think it is. So yeah, I am gonna leave it there. I would say if you can get this figure for your collection, wholeheartedly get it. I think it's a really nice figure. For the price, yes, I think it was about £100 that I bought her. Expensive, but yeah, worth it. Definitely worth it. So Rangers, your thoughts. What do you think of the figure? Would you get it? Would you not? Let me know down below in the comments. And did I miss anything? Let me know all the way down there. So if you've liked this video, like, favorite, comment, and consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell so you know that more videos will drop when possible. And as always, Rangers, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.